Well, it's been a minute since we've talked about a project that, well, A, has a ton of listings, B, has been out for a long time, and C, in my opinion, is set for a nice move, and it's on the base chain. It's my great pleasure to bring Broak on base to you, what is going on, and why this project should get your attention. All the links, as always, will be in the description for this one. By the way, Mexi, Bitmart, BingX, and more to come. We'll break it down for you in this video, so hit the like and subscribe button. Let's get into it. So welcome to Broak on base. Now, this is a project I've been watching for a while. And in fact, when you start to look at the market structure or the charts, you kind of just allow yourself this thought of, hey, this is set for a big move. And the reality here is that, well, we've broke a couple of projects down here on the channel very recently that have done some big moves. And guess what? The team of Broak on base are the team that are involved in some of those big plays. Simon the Gator, Bachi on base, and Croak on Casper. That's right, this is the CME, or the Creative Mean Endeavor, the development company, all aligned to this. So this one is set, and I'm super excited to talk about it. We'll take a look at the white paper, the charts, and all the socials in just a minute. But FYI, 51,000 people following this on X. So the number one frog meme on base, fighting ruggers and cheaters to make sure that you don't go broke. Now, this hit an $8.5 million market cap after launch. And with many projects, we've seen the kind of hype start, then it kind of plateaus out. And most projects that have got utility, community, and a great narrative do get that second big spike. Look at something like Pepe as an example. Well, Broak on base might just be that one about to do it. So what is it all about? Importantly, what do you need to know? Well, Broak, the number one frog on base, with a little bit of attitude and a lot of grit, Broak leaps into the battleground against rug pullers and cheats to keep your bag safe and your gains strong. Armed with memes, community power, and zero tolerance for scams, Broak is here to flip the script on getting rugged and create a fun, sustainable meme coin community. And by the way, if you've been out for 3 months, that I would argue is a sustainable community and still doing some good volume as well. Now, the white paper doesn't go through tons of detail. And what I like about this, it's not all bells and whistles and pictures and drawing. It's like, hey, this is the project. This is what we're about. Either get on board or don't bother at all. And I kind of like that about it. 69 million is the supply. And what's important here, by the way, 85% was put in that liquidity pool, 7% for the treasury reserved for that long-term development, 5% in airdrops, and 3% for marketing. Again, very important as this one continues to build out. Again, you got here, the network is on base, as we said, and it's low cost, it's compatible with Ethereum, and scalable through roll-up technology. Now, what are the key features of it? And again, yes, it's a meme coin, but it's a meme coin with a difference. They've got a limited edition digital collectibles, as well as entertainment IP development. So visual identity and lore are open for creative expansion, including comics, animations, digital shorts, etc. And Broak is a foundation for storytelling and brand building. They've got brand expansion coming and educational content, giving you beginner-friendly guides as well as community-led materials to help engage with Broak and the base ecosystem. The roadmap, pretty extensive, and continues, by the way, with the token launch, the liquidity setup, community onboarding, airdrops, as well as NFTs, and much, much more. If we move forward to kind of where we are, you've got expansion, digital DEX and SEX platforms, entertainment and media collaborations, as well as multi-chain explorations, community events, the rug-free verse rollout, which is pretty exciting, and external IP licensing partnership. So lots going on with this project as they continue to build out and continue to make sure that you are absolutely looked after. And by the way, FYI, contract is renounced as well. So like we said, 51,000 followers here on X, and a community with over 328 members in the communities section as well. And they are constantly updating it. At first, you might think, oh my God, what's this chart? This is the whole Kanye West token. And again, this is exactly what they are fighting against with the rug-free verse. But like I said, lots of opportunity. They are also going to be at the On-Chain Summit in San Francisco as well this weekend. That's pretty bullish. Again, you don't often see this, and there are lots of people talking about this. In fact, Crypto Empress herself with her Broak PFP going all in on this one. So again, this is absolutely on the move. So I know I've talked about it. I know I've got super bullish on it. Let's take a look at the chart and why this is set for a nice move. Well, here you go. Look at this. It's absolutely a key support level right now, the 3387 range, which we've bounced off a number of times before. And look, the exact same could be happening. If you start to break down some of the fundamentals, which is always good to get into, only 4.95% of the total Broak is pooled. And again, 5.6K holders here with 210,000 $1,000 in liquidity. That's 10% to the market cap. And like I said, $2.1 million market cap. Certainly, in my opinion, looks set for a solid move. So this has come from 1.7 and is on the move. And like we said, some big listings, Mexi, BingX, as well as Bitmart, LBank are just a few. CMC listed, CoinGecko, Uniswap, and Aerodrome and Base Apps. There's definitely not many that can say that about their project. So if you're interested in Broak on Base, by the way, trending as the Hot 12 here on the Base ecosystem, well, check out the links as always in the description. Do your own research. But a project that's been here for 3 months, you would argue, in my opinion, is set for a solid move. So if you are Broak, and that's with an OAK as opposed to an OKE, let me know in the comments down below as always. And until next time, thanks so much for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.